Okay, so hello and welcome everyone to our session of Snap form filling. So in today's session, we will see that how you should fill the Snap form. As you all know that the Snap dates are out and the form filling has been started. So अब हम देखेंगे कि कैसे हमें Snap का form भरना है. Basically, SNAP is the exam which you are going to give for the symbiosis, all these symbiosis institutions, which are, I would say, which are 17 colleges of symbiosis. And the SIBM Pune and SCM HRD are the good colleges, or I would say, or the top colleges which are very renowned for MBAs. And also that SNAP is the exam which is, I would say, comparatively very easier to NMAT, CAT, or Z which you are going to give. So, okay, so then let's start and let me share my screen to show you that how will you uh, fill the form of Snap. So first of all, what you need to do is, I hope my screen is visible to all of you. What you need to do is like you can just search on the Google that Snap form apply, and the first link which you will enter, it will be like this. Now this is the Snap portal which says that SNAP is the exam which is Symbiosis National Aptitude Test, as you can see here, and it is a computer-based test which will be conducted at the test center. The steps are you need to first register for the SNAP test, pay the registration fees. Now you should choose your programs and institutions. And lastly, you need to pay the registration fee separately for each exam, for each program. Right? So there are two fees. One is for Snap test, and one is for Snap the programs which you are selecting for the uh, for your MBA. Right? So I would just like to talk about the important dates. So the last date for the registration is November 22. Admit card will be available on December 2nd, December 9th, and December 15th. So this is a phase test, right? So there are the 3 dates on which SNAP exam is going to be conducted. The first is on December 8th, second is on December 15th, and third one is on December 21. And the announcement will be on January 8th, 2025, right? And this is all the uh, timeline for the exam. Now let's talk about the test structure. So the SNAP is comparatively easy. Why I was saying that, because there are 60 questions and 60 marks. That is 1 mark per correct answer. And there are 3 sections. First is, I would say, VARC in the common, which is reading comprehension, verbal reasoning, and also verbal ability. So you need to take care of this, that there is also verbal reasoning, which is, I would say, critical reasoning, CR part. The second section is analytical and logical reasoning. And third is quants as well as DI and DS, data sufficiency. There are 15 questions of English, 25 questions of LR, and 20 questions of quants. So this is the pattern of the exam. Duration is 60 minutes, 60 minutes, 60 questions, 60 marks. And there is negative marking, which is 0.25. Means if your answer is correct, you will get 1 mark. And if your answer is wrong, your 0.25 marks will be deducted. Now let's look at the overview or SNAP, and you can also see the number of colleges. So basically there are 17 SNAP institutions, symbiosis institutions, which are offering the program of MBA. And there are total 27 courses. From SIBM Pune, there are 2 courses, MBA, General MBA, which is, and MBA in Innovation Entrepreneurship. The second college, which is SICSR, which is Computer Studies and Research, that also offers you MBA in IT and MBA in Digital Transformation. The third college is SCM HRD, which gives you MBA, General MBA, MBA in Business Analytics, and Infrastructure Development and Management. So this way you can all see on the portal in the overview section. What you need to do is you can check all this detail on the website. And lastly, what you need to do is you need to click here, which is apply for Symbiosis MBA via Snap 2024. When I will click here, I will uh, be given this type of interface, and you need to just do register, and this is all about the exam. See, when you will click on the register, this all the important instructions will be given to you. That is that before initiating the registration, please ensure that you go to your browser setting and turn off the autofill option to avoid incorrect information being entered. ऐसा बहुत बार होता है that students are entering the incorrect information. So for this, you need to just turn off your autocorrect or autofill. Now, this all are the steps which are given. The registration fees for Snap is 2,250 rupees, which are non-refundable. Also, if you are applying for the colleges, you need to make a separate fee. Candidate required to make a separate registration fee of 1,000 rupees according to the program you are selecting for any institute. If I'm selecting two programs, then I need to pay 2,000 rupees. The mode of payment will be same for all the SNAP institutions. And also you can see for the STS's category, the seats which are reserved category, uh, and also for the differentially abled, specially abled, or the children of defense personnel or Kashmiri migrants. So you will get some reservations in your uh, the colleges, and there is special 5% reservation for the defense personnel children's or wards in the following college: SIIB, SICSR, SIDTM, and SICT. So this is all about the information which you can get from the registration, this first interface. What you need to do is you just need to go in the last and click on this notification, and you can do the continue. Now, when you will do the continue, this type of interface will be shown to you. Now, same interface, I have just made a doc of it. Let me just show you. This is the same interface which you will get. First, starting from registration information, you will type your name, date of birth, mobile number, primary email, and retype the primary email, right? And then category you can select, also the nationality. If you are Indian, then Indian. If you are NRI, then you can just select the country from which you are belong. Then you can say that there is an snap test availability is displayed based on the test and the city chosen for the snap. So you will be required to select the test center. You can simply select Ahmedabad for the test, and then you can proceed. Here it is shown, see, someone has selected Mumbai, right? The third, the same in the same registration window, you will be required to upload your photograph. Now just see that the photograph should be in JPG, JPEG, or PNG format, and also it should be between 10 KB to 5 MB. And try कि आपका जो photograph हो वो थोड़ा clear हो, right? And then you can just click on the checkbox of verify the name, test city, and all the photograph and the detail which you have entered, and then just click on save and continue. Now, when you will save and continue, there will be a portal of the payment, right? They will ask you about the payment. You can just do the payment of it, the 2,250 rupees, which I have mentioned earlier. आपको वो पेमेंट करना रहेगा. उस पेमेंट के बाद अगेन आपको लॉग इन करना रहेगा. सी, अगेन यू विल बी नीड टू रिक्वायर्ड टू लॉग इन एट दिस पोर्टल. आपको जहां पे हमने स्टार्टिंग में इंटरफेस जो आया था, इस इंटरफेस पे जाके आपको वापस से लॉग इन करना रहेगा. जब आप पेमेंट और या रजिस्ट्रेशन कंप्लीट कर दोगे, यू विल बी रिक्वायर्ड टू गेट एन ओटीपी. आप उस ओटीपी को कंफर्म करते हो, यू विल गेट एन स्नैप आईडी. उस आईडी या ईमेल आईडी को आप यहाँ पे एंटर करेंगे, पासवर्ड एंटर करेंगे, एंड देन यू कैन प्रोसीड टू योर नेक्स्ट स्टेप ऑफ द फॉर्म फिलिंग. The next step of the form filling would be the next step of the form filling would be this work X detail. You need to just enter your work X, and please uh, see this, the work X which they have count, that will be counted till 31st of May 2025. So if you are working candidate, तो 31 मई 2025 तक आपका वर्क एक्स जितना होगा आपको वो मंथ में काउंट करके करना है, मंथ में कैलकुलेट करके आपको वो एंटर करना रहेगा. After this, you need to require to fill your educational details, your 10th marks, your 12th marks, your qualification, highest qualification, which will be graduation. And then you can also select UG education type. If you are engineer, select engineering. If you are from commerce background, from BCom, BBA, you can select your degree and also your education. If it is full time, it is part time, it is distant learning, you can select from it. And lastly, you need to enter your university name. Now, after entering your university name, in the same window, you will be required to select the program for which you are applying for Symbiosis. If you are applying for MBA in SIBM Pune, MBA from SCM HRD, basically, if you are like, if you want to apply, I would say there are two best colleges of Snap through Snap, which are SIBM Pune and SCM HRD, which are I would say cluster 2 or cluster 3 colleges. तो आप वहां से ये दो कॉलेज सिलेक्ट करेंगे, it will be better for you. And you can select the, and also you can select the number of programs which will be given. याद रखिए, as I said, there are 27 programs. अगर आप सारे सिलेक्ट करते हो, you need to pay 27,000 rupees. ठीक है. After this, you would be required to enter your address. It is your correspondence address. And by entering your address details, you need to also see there is a tab which is of Symbiosis Dubai's MBA program. So Symbiosis also offer the MBA program for Dubai campus. तो आप वो yes या no में आप कर सकते हो. If you are considering for it, you should type yes. Lastly, again, you need to upload your current photo, and then, and also remember the photo again should not be more than 6 months old. And lastly, you need to continue, save and continue. There will be last confirmation one tab, which will be your confirmation or a preview of your application form. आप अगर उसको click करते हैं, then your snap form will be filled. Again, I'm saying, याद रखिए, there are two best colleges, SIBM Pune and SCM HRD, which gives you a good placement, a good campus. एक पुणे में हिल के ऊपर पूरा हिल एरिया में बना हुआ है आपका Symbiosis. So it is of good college. So and also it is having a average placement of 25 lakhs. Around 25 lakhs का उसका average placement है. So you can think about it and yes, apply for it. So this was all that you should know about this SNAP form filling. Again, if you are having any doubts in filling the form, you can approach me, right? You can just message me and I will just help you with the SNAP form filling. Thank you.